Welcome back, video creeps. Joe Dante is back and giving us what we have been wanting for the better part of 3 decades now. That thing that we think about whenever we hear his name. Monstrous, it's green. It, of course, is a Little Shop of Horrors reboot. Why? What'd you think I was talking about? Now, while I am too upset that we won't see Gizmo and Billy go on a crazy, zany adventure that's wonderful and chaotic and centers around little green goblin type things that want to flash us and make references to pop culture, still a lot of jelly in these donuts. And I'm gonna shoot you straight,
I don't know just yet
if I'm excited about this or if I don't understand why they did this at all. Flat out because we just don't know a ton about this news. So let's go over everything that we do know. Now, off the rip, this thing is called Little Shop of Halloween Horrors, which, and get ready for some real nerdy horror shit, it's actually not the first time that we've heard this title before. You see, back in 1991, when literally anything could get a cartoon adaptation, Little Shop of Horror got its own treatment called Little Shop.
Alright, it's time for me to bust a rhyme, so sit back and chill for a while. I'm coming at ya like Toon style, so get ready for a funny bone overload at the Little Shop. Yeah, boy, in full effect. Yo, the Little Shop posse is gaining respect, so break out before I put you in check.
Where we see a teenage Seymour and his pet plant named Junior, for some reason, go on silly little misadventures, all the while Seymour pines for Mr. Mushnick's daughter, Audrey, and he just gets the piss beat out of him the whole time by like a bully named Payne Driller, a little on the nose, but fucking whatever. Not gonna start getting mad. You could have pitched anything back then. Now, this could be important information, or it could not be, but it is interesting that in this television show, there was in fact a Little Shop of Horrors Halloween storyline. And I looked into it and I really don't think that they're gonna go down this route as far as what this new project will be, but for shitsels and giggles, let's go over. In this episode, Seymour wants to go trick-or-treating. Meanwhile, Junior wants to tag along because he wants to liberate all of the jack-o'-lanterns, as the running joke is that he is a vegetable activist. Again, I'm not sure who had the pen in the writing room here, but we're gonna move forward. After Junior finds out that all of the jack-o'-lanterns are dead pumpkins, they decide to round them all up and take them to a cemetery where they can be laid to rest. Seymour sings a song about being lonely.
I'm not afraid of a cemetery. I'm not afraid of the dark. I don't react too scarily well.
And it pretty much ends. Is any of that usable in this new project? I fucking hope not. Weird, man. Very weird. Though, my hopeful heart, man, like, I can make it cool. Like, I can be a creative and make it dope in my own head. Where we see Audrey too, like, resurrecting these pumpkins on Halloween night, turning the pumpkins into, like, pumpkin head-esque creatures. I don't know. What I do know is to achieve that wacky level of grit that it would take, you would need like a Frank Henenlotter or like a Lloyd Kaufman. And that's just not who we have involved in this project. But who we do have involved in this project is interesting, because starting the bar very high, we have none other than the legend himself, Roger Corman. And right beside Joe Dante and Roger Corman, we have Charles S. Haas, who's going to be writing the screenplay. So while news of a Little Shop of Horror reboot is very weird and out of left field, the team behind the vision is actually pretty solid, especially because as far as working relationships go, all of these guys go way back. Charles actually wrote Gremlins 2, and Dante and Corman have like a storied history where they've dropped fire multiple times. Together, they worked on films like Piranha, The Howling, the original Gremlins, and a movie that, funny enough, I just revisited, Small Soldiers. I have a special place in my heart for Small Soldiers, I do. And I know I'm on the wrong side of that thing, because like, I hate the Gorgonauts, I like the soldiers, that's where I lay, man. I think the soldiers are badass, and I think the Gorgonauts are a bunch of fucking wet pussies. Fuck all of them. I could make a whole video about Small Soldiers. I have a lot of big feelings about that movie. Now, something else that we know about this project is that it is planned and being built around the idea that this is going to become a jump-off point for an entire franchise. So if this goes the way that they are hoping, more Little Shop of Horrors content will be coming our way, and a lot of it. But beyond this, we don't have much more information. We can infer things like that this will have a practical effects look and most likely won't have a gigantic budget, mostly because of Corman's classic approach to horror. He knows all too well that yes, too little finances can hurt a film, but too much finance can also ruin one. I'm sure people are gonna wonder if we're gonna get Rick Moranis in this thing as maybe like a little bit part. He said he would return after his kids were all raised up. Well, they're grown, man. I wanna see you back at Mushniks, bro. Now, we can't go over this without exploring whether this should happen or not, right? Little Shop of Horror means so much to so many different people. Some people like it black and white. Some people like it with songs. Some people like it as an animation, God forbid. So no matter how they want to deliver this, the most important thing is that they strike that delicate balance of appeasing everyone, all the while bringing in a brand new crowd of people to Audrey too. And this team seems like they're not only up for the challenge, but they are excited to do it. So at the very least, let's hope that they know what they're doing. Unfortunately, that is everything that we know right now, but make sure you subscribe and like the video so that way when more information is out, you can come right here and I will cover it again. Beyond that, thanks for making it to the end of this video, and I will see you on the next one. Peace, video creeps.